For years, photographers have been waiting for something truly different, and whispers suggest Panasonic may be preparing one of the most surprising comebacks in recent memory. Imagine a professional-grade camera that is smaller than most smartphones, yet powerful enough to rival some of the biggest full-frame giants. That's the promise being hinted at with the rumored Panasonic Lumix GM5 Mark II, a successor to a legendary but short-lived camera that originally launched back in 2014. If the leaks are accurate, this tiny powerhouse could change the way people approach photography and videography in the compact space, offering both portability and professional performance in a single package. To understand why this rumor is stirring so much excitement, it's worth revisiting the history of the original Lumix GM5. When Panasonic first introduced the camera, it shocked the photography world. At the time, it was almost unthinkable to have professional-level image quality inside such a small, pocket-friendly body. The GM5 was smaller than most point-and-shoots, yet it offered interchangeable lenses, making it a dream camera for street photographers, travelers, and anyone who valued discretion without sacrificing quality. Unfortunately, it was discontinued after only 1 year. Some believe it was too far ahead of its time, and the market simply wasn't ready for it. Fast forward to 2025, and the GM5 has achieved something of a cult status. Used models are now selling for 3 times their original retail price, with mint-condition versions going for as much as $2,000 on resale platforms. Considering that the GM5 originally launched at $899, the explosion in value demonstrates just how rare and desirable this camera has become. Collectors treat it like gold, and photographers who know its value continue to praise it as one of the most unique tools ever made for travel and street photography. That demand has only fueled speculation that Panasonic might capitalize on the renewed interest by releasing a modern successor, the GM5 Mark II. Rumors suggest development of the GM5 Mark II began quietly in 2024, right as the compact camera craze started to surge again. Interest in small, high-quality cameras has been exploding in recent years, thanks in part to Fujifilm's runaway success with models like the X100 series. Seeing this trend, insiders claim that Panasonic's executives wanted to revisit their most compact design and tasked engineers with a bold mission: create the smallest interchangeable lens camera possible, but equip it with modern specs and no compromises. That mandate could lead to one of the most revolutionary releases in years. So, what can we expect from the GM5 Mark II if the leaks are accurate? The first major improvement would be a brand new 25-megapixel micro Four Thirds sensor with phase detect autofocus. This is a huge leap forward from the original GM5, which relied on contrast detect AF. Phase detect technology promises faster, more reliable focusing, similar to what we've seen in advanced cameras like the OM1 Mark II. For street photographers, that means catching fleeting moments with speed and accuracy the original could only dream of. Stabilization is another rumored highlight. The GM5 Mark II is expected to feature 5-axis in body image stabilization IBIS, something photographers would have thought impossible to fit into such a tiny camera. IBIS would allow handheld shots at slower shutter speeds, perhaps down to 1/8 of a second, opening creative possibilities for low-light street scenes or travel photography without the need for a tripod. Combine that with fast prime lenses, and suddenly this small camera becomes a powerful tool for capturing professional quality images in challenging conditions. Video creators are also likely to benefit from the rumored specs. Leaks suggest the GM5 Mark II could shoot 4K video at 60 frames per second with no crop, along with 10-bit internal recording. This moves the camera beyond being just a photography tool and positions it as a serious option for hybrid shooters and content creators. Adding to its versatility is the inclusion of a tilting 3-inch touchscreen and a significantly upgraded electronic viewfinder with 1.84 million dots, making it far more usable than the tiny EVF on the original GM5. Despite all these improvements, the body is said to remain shockingly small and light, weighing only around 250 grams. That's lighter than many smartphones with cases, yet this would be a weather-sealed, fully capable interchangeable lens camera. Photographers could literally slip it into a jacket pocket and carry professional-level imaging power everywhere without the bulk. Price speculation is also fueling excitement. Adjusted for inflation, the original GM5's $899 launch price would be about $1,100 today. Insiders believe the GM5 Mark II could launch at $999 for the body alone or $1,199 with the compact 12-32mm kit lens. At first glance, that seems reasonable, but the real story may be the demand. Analysts warn that if hype continues to build, initial supply might not keep up, leading to scalpers driving prices past $1,500 almost immediately. We've already seen this with Fujifilm's X100 VI, which was nearly impossible to find at retail upon release. If Panasonic doesn't prepare enough inventory, history may repeat itself, only this time, demand could be even greater, given the unique position the GM5 Mark II would hold in the market. And that brings us to the competition. Right now, no other manufacturer is seriously producing cameras of this size with interchangeable lens. Fujifilm offers compact fixed lens models, but you're locked into one focal length. Sony once made small alpha cameras but abandoned that segment. Canon never entered it seriously, and Nikon has focused elsewhere. Panasonic, by reviving the GM5, would essentially have no direct rivals in the ultra-compact interchangeable lens category. That gives them a rare opportunity to dominate a niche that many photographers and travelers are desperate for. The rumored release timeline also adds credibility. Insiders suggest Panasonic might tease the GM5 Mark II in late 2025, potentially at CES 2026 in January, with an official launch later in the year. This aligns perfectly with the ongoing compact camera renaissance, ensuring Panasonic arrives at just the right time to capitalize on the trend. Some leaks even mention the possibility of a limited edition color to mark the revival, perhaps inspired by the original GM5 special editions. Prototypes are reportedly only slightly larger than the original GM5, measuring about 100 by 60 x 40 mm, which means the pocketability remains intact. At under 250 grams with a battery and card, it's hard to believe such a camera could even exist with modern features. Ergonomics, one of the original GM5's weaknesses, are also rumored to be improved thanks to a new grip design. If true, that would solve one of the biggest complaints photographers had with the first model. All signs point to the GM5 Mark II being one of the most exciting camera releases in years. It has the potential to sell out instantly, crash pre-order websites, and ignite a new wave of demand for compact cameras. In an era where photographers are balancing between smartphone convenience and full-frame power, a camera like this could carve out the perfect middle ground, small enough to carry anywhere, yet powerful enough to deliver professional results. The question now is simple. If Panasonic truly delivers on these rumors, would photographers and creators be willing to pay $1,500 or more if scalpers drive prices up? For many, the answer might be yes. The GM5 Mark II could represent not just another camera, but a revolution in how we think about portability and performance in photography.